Tom Green to get on the line. And as we're waiting for Tom, I want to introduce very briefly to Devin, the big machine Wyman. Used to play for the Patriots. He just joined the team the other day, and he's a preaching machine, loves the Lord, loves his wife. Man, the drops in the car. Well, I'm going to let him tell you. And so, anyway, so Devin, come on out and say hi to the folks real quick, and I'm going to unmute your line here. Devin, the big machine Wyman, how you doing, my brother?
I'm blessed, and how's everyone this morning?
Oh, excellent. They can't talk back. I got them all muted, but
Amen.
Just real quick, share with them about the you got the drops and you got the nano card. Do you like the business model? Just share very briefly for a minute or two as we wait for our special guest.
Yes, most definitely. I love the drops. I'm a man that's big about health from the inside to out, and the drops has been a blessing for me and my household right now. And most definitely, I love the card. I've been working with the card on my kids and my wife, and the first thing my son caught it was the magic card. So really finding different ways of being able to utilize it, help people. I'm in the business of not building buildings, but building people. So I'm very grateful to be part of the team.
Wow. And I know your lovely wife has a show, and she's got a special spin on that show. So tell them about that very briefly, if you don't mind, sir.
Yes, my wife, her name is Shelby. She has a show called Trophy Wives That Don't Collect Dust. She interviewed women from their background about what it's like. Most definitely with sports, that's our background, my background, but how women is not just being a wife, taking care of the kids, but they have careers and goals of their own, and how, they're entrepreneurs themselves. So a great spinoff of things she's doing, a great visionary with her own book called My Life in 3D. She has an album called My Storm Is Over. So just been very blessed and getting some things done. Very proud of her.
Amen. And so, man, you've been preaching. How long you been preaching that gospel, bro?
I've been walking this call since I got saved in 2001. I tell people I didn't look back since '03 and moved to Texas 2005. And ever since I've been here, I've just been doing full-time schools, prisons, juveniles, corporate, masterminds, everything, every arena the Lord walked me in and just do what I've been called to do. So I'm very honored and thankful to speak to our youth on a daily basis and just empowering people. Letting them know you can't walk in the marketplace if you're not free. I heard the young man just get on the phone and speak something very powerful to walk in that marketplace. If you're not free, it's going to be a battle. You got to be free to get what God has for you.
Right. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, have you speak to their youth or speak to their church, or I know you even there's a mastermind that flies you out to California, a group of millionaires, have you speak to them and so forth. But if somebody wants to contact you, how would they contact you to get a hold of you to find out about having you speak somewhere and help with the youth and so forth?
Most definitely, Breakthrough. I appreciate it. My name is Devin, Devin Wyman, Devin Wyman, the big machine. My email is Devin, Devin, at thewinningendge, THEWINNINGEDGE.US. Devin at thewinningendge.us, and my number to reach me at is 469-971-8751. And my number one thing I speak about is making right choices, listening to right voices. Because you can hear a lot of different things, but I pray and hope that it's the right voice that encouraging them to make the right choice.
Wow. Well, that's powerful and just awesome. So, Devin, we're going to just give you just a closing moment, call to action. But what, since you work so much with young people, what's a quick tip or thing that you can share with us? Because again, this is a lost generation. This is a fatherless generation. By the way,
Yeah.
Wyman's going to also, Big Devin's going to be part of the magazine, the special Father Days edition, and so we want to make sure all of you men get involved with that as well with Dr. Sonia Ham. But just to give a tip or something very briefly, as we're still waiting for our speaker, but dealing with young people, since you speak to them and work with them so well.
Well, one thing I like to share with all of our loved ones, men and women, sons and daughters, is, I always share everywhere I go. There was a blind lady who was a multi-millionaire that asked her one question: what can be worse than being blind? And she said that's very simple. She said having sight but no vision. Sight sees what is, vision sees what could be. And my challenge is what could be. So many of us give up when we've been given a vision when we see something, and that's what I think you breakthrough is when you first came to me about the drops and things. I don't go by what other people think, and it's as simple as having a dream. And I share with people all the time is do you ever wonder why your friends laugh at your dreams? It's very simple. It's because they cannot see what you see. So I challenge people to when you see something that moves you, motivates you, encourages you, sometimes if you don't believe it, you can't receive it. So I challenge myself most definitely. If I'm going to talk that talk, I have to walk that walk myself. I can't be afraid to ask for help for someone to coach me and teach me, so I can be that much more of a student of what I'm doing, so I can be that much better at it to be effective to help someone else. So as long as I continue to stay in the working business, my daddy is in the healing business, so I choose to stay where he is and be effective at what I'm doing. So I just try to surround myself. Most definitely, we hear it all the time, around good people, because I believe when you're around good people, good things happen. So everything that's been empowered to us from generations, I try to pass that to the lost generation. They call this generation today the millennials, but I call them the misled generation. And hope that they'll just hear something that can spark them. And I close with simply, you don't have to be great to get started. You just have to get started to be great. And how bad do you want it? Am I willing to get up at 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning? And if I did it with running and preparing for the NFL when I was a lost young man, then I most definitely can do it, as I've been a found young man to answer the call. So there shouldn't be a difference of anything. That Fortune 500 company should have gave me some tools and empowerment to do something greater. So I'm grateful to be here on this phone this morning.
Wow. All righty. Now, one more thing. So, folks, you always have to be, you just don't know, because you said something to me when we met the other day, Devin, that I knew, but it had another dimension to it. And that is, folks, you never know what kind of reach you're having. So I think that's why the Bible says don't be weary in well-doing, because sometimes, the chips aren't cashed in and some things you've done. So tell them just real briefly, because you said that you knew me before I knew you knew me.
Most definitely. No, my mother-in-law, and this is probably 7 years back, one night was at her home and she came in and just really encouraged and motivated. And she was like, "Son, like you need to take this." And I look at the disc and I see a brother in a ninja outfit and at a church of about 500 people preaching his heart out and busting bricks and wood and just sharing the gospel about being separated from Christ. And I said, "Wow, man, this is really powerful." And not knowing within a 3-year span, I would come in contact to know Mr. Stan and just speaking about a breakthrough. And so, like I told you, from the first time, man, I'm very honored to meet a brother that loved the Lord and not only just loving, but trust His word and works His word.
Right.
And when you do that, the word can flow through you. And I thank you for doing that, most definitely.
Wow. Well, my pleasure. And you you love that 21-day breakthrough challenge, right?
Come on now. Come on. Yes, sir.
All
Like
right.
I say, it's like mini camp, training camp, and it prepares you. I really believe if we all took the incentive to understand what a fast is, I think, every religion around the world does a Daniel fast in the beginning of the year, but if we educate ourselves about what really a breakthrough is, man, I think we would begin to do it a lot more often, um, and taking care of our body and getting closer to our Father and really wanting to hear from Him, whatever your desires are with your Father. It's a breakthrough,
Come on.
and so it just began to break iniquities in my life, things I didn't um, per se pick up myself, but things not knowing that things I inherited in my life that was connected to me, I was able to get breakthrough on that and deal with it directly. So it's just different things that God would just begin to take us to a whole nother level. So I appreciate it, most definitely. Breakthrough.
Well, we appreciate you, man. And you recommend everybody take the challenge, right? Now that they can get paid by sharing it with others. So anyway, well, thanks, Devin. Hey, our special guest made it on. By the way, talking about a breakthrough, Devin, Mr. Tom Green, the CTO of the company, he had some barriers, but guess what? He broke through, and with the help of Lady Liddy Love, and folks, get something to write on, get something to write with, because the next voice you hear is going to be that of Mr. Tom Green, the Chief Technical Officer with the incredible concept Shop Free Mart. So, Liddy, we're unmuting your line. God bless you. Welcome to the call.
Well, there you go. We're here. Hi, Liddy. Hi, Doctor. Hi, everyone. The Uplift Call. I love that name. Uh, yeah, the 21-day breakthrough challenge is amazing, but we got something even better. Oh, is this better? I started reading. I haven't totally gone through it yet, but we have two of Dr. Stan's greatest books. Your breakthrough challenge is guaranteed, and it gives you six simple principles or seven simple principles you follow, and voila. And the second one is how to build a big team fast. And if you don't have those two in your library, I think you're missing out on everything, because that's the backup to the breakthrough challenge. Like you, I like the first speaker. I knew Dr. Breakthrough before I ever met Dr. Breakthrough, because I was doing breakthroughs just like he recommends, or close to what he recommends, when I was just 12, 13 years old. I wanted to be a professional salesman, but I had a lisp and I stuttered. I still have a little lisp, and I don't stutter anymore. I still have a big nose, but I don't have pimples anymore. But I wanted to be a professional salesman. Now, my odds of being good at that with what I had going for me, were not very good. But through perseverance and standing in front of the mirror, watching myself speak, I learned how to talk, and I learned how to sell, and I learned how to become great at what I was. And in my fourth year of sales, I had the record, and bingo, bango. Once you achieve success, that is something you want to keep touching and keep touching and keep touching and never let it go, because it's the thing that makes you want to live. It's the thing that makes you want to drive. It's hard to explain unless you've had it. And I really haven't learned a lot from success. I've learned everything from failure. It took me 6 months on the internet to learn how to market and to get a duplicatable system that people could follow. But that's the only thing I learned. But once it started working for me, and I just followed it, I didn't learn a lot. I just did what I learned from the failures. And so, see, the gentleman was talking about you can't count on somebody sometimes all the time, but sometimes you have to ask somebody. do you have something? Can you help me? And that's what I did. And I got somebody who gave me a little system, and I made that system better. And I used it, and I went with it, and it worked. And I didn't change it, and I didn't change it, and I didn't change it until it stopped working. And that's what you do in marketing. That's what you do in sales. But Dr. Stan's books are incredible. The 21 day breakthrough challenge is incredible. We're creating a page for Dr. Stan because I really like this. It's going to have his 21-day breakthrough challenge, the two books, and hydration drops. It's going to have buy this one, buy this one, buy this one, or buy all three. And that's going to be for you, Dr. Stan, and you're done.
Hey, man. Well,
you like that? You like that idea?
I love
you
the
like
ideal,
that?
man. I love the ideal. Yes, sir.
Okay, we're doing a mock-up on it now.
Well, we appreciate it, man. And I appreciate all the hard work that you and the team and, the customer service and everything else and the heart and what John has produced here. And so, Tom, we got about 15, 20 minutes left, but I teach people 3 levels of success. Number 1, making money. Number 2, making a difference. Number 3, the highest level is making money while you make a difference. The more money you make, the more difference you can make. The more difference you make, the more money you can make. And that's what we have here at Shop Free Mark. So teach us how to optimize this compensation plan, and then we'll have some question and answer at the end. So take it away, champ.
All right. Let's start at the basics of the compensation plan. It is what we call an infinity deep, infinity wide compensation plan. It has a few ranks that you got to get through, and it's no big deal at all. With Dr. Stan's products and our health products, if you can't get to the highest level, which is ambassador, and that's only 9 personal sales, then I don't know what to tell you. You're not talking to anybody. You're just sitting there doing nothing. So ambassador, that's where we're going to start. I just don't like to go through all the beginning stuff because it's right on the website. You can see it. But once you hit ambassador and you make a personal sale, that 10th personal sale, you are going to earn 65% of that sale. 65%. And then if that person makes a sale, you're going to earn 55% of that. And if that person makes, you're going to keep earning and keep earning down as they graduate, and eventually they're going to be called what's a triple diamond. You're still going to be making 25% on 6 of their sales, and it doesn't stop there. Once they become an ambassador and you want to achieve as many of those as you possibly get, you get generational bonuses in the system. So we have 5 generational bonuses. You get 3% of every sale on every generation. So you could have hundreds of generation bonuses in your commissions on a daily basis. They could range anywhere from $1.50 to $5. But when you add 100 of them up, that's some pretty good money. And you add the 65%. We had somebody who made a $730 sale yesterday, and the 65% commission, that was an incredible payout. They made close to $350 in cash, and they made some virtual money on that. Now, virtual money, what is that? Well, virtual money is an incentive that we give you. It's a way for you to get your own products and not have to pay for them. Because at Pre-Mart, we don't ask you to buy a darn thing. Other companies, you got to get these auto ships, and sometimes you get an overdraft because you forgot about it, didn't have the money in the bank. Here, you never get a product, you never buy a product unless you want a product. So you have to want it to buy it. So what we did is we created an incentive that if you buy 1 product each month and it's in your back office, you'll see a countdown clock and it'll tell you when you have to buy again. If you buy just 1 product a month, doesn't matter which product, it could be our cheapest product, the $15 product, or the most expensive. I don't care. Whatever you buy, you qualify. And you will get your 20% in virtual money that's part of the commission. Now, that virtual money goes into a separate account, and when you want to buy a product, you can use virtual money to pay for it. Now, we have a couple other plans going for us. that you'll like. Let's say you can't afford the 21-day breakthrough challenge. You can't afford Dr. Stan's books. You can't afford our freedom package. That's a free shop. freedompackage.com. I kind of get mixed up with these. And then our card, freemarkcard.com. Let's say you can't afford any of them. You can refer people. You are still going to get the front end commission credited to your account. And then once you have achieved enough in sales, like you get 3 of the 21-day breakthrough challenge, you earn $60. You're going to get $10 put in your account, and you're going to get the 21 breakthrough challenge at no cost. You just referred 3 people. What did you do? You referred 3 people to a great plan. You helped them change their life. You helped yourself change your life. Same thing with the book. With the books, if you don't have the $49 to buy the books, just refer 3 people. You'll get $10 in your account to get you started, and you will have your first purchase made, so you'll qualify for your virtual money, and you will have those 2 books in your library to go through and go through and go through and go through. And that's what I've always done. I've taken my most favorite books when I get down the dumps or something's going wrong. I go back to the books, go back to the basics. What am I doing wrong? Where's my thinking going wrong? You got to get control of the thinking. That's how you make the money. So you've got the opportunity of a lifetime here. I mean, of a lifetime. I've never seen a company like this. There are no catches. There are no things that you got to jump through. You want to be an ambassador? Get 9 personal sales. It's yours free. You don't even have to purchase a product to get those 9 sales. You do have to purchase a product to get the virtual money, but that's not required, ever required. Now, have you ever seen a company like that? I don't think so. We give you a back office that's so full of tools that you can't even imagine. You're going to get landing pages, business cards, flyers, personalized. I mean, they're going to have all your information on them, the flyers. You're going to have training. You're going to have all kinds of things in your back office, all the reports that you need. Your downline, how your downline's working, how many direct sales you have, everything that you need. Your commissions are going to be laid out so you can understand them. So it's an incredible, incredible opportunity. And the Freedom Package, the Shop Freedom Package, I would not ever not pay attention to that, because it is incredible. We have the Breakthrough Freedom Package. That includes the 21-day breakthrough. It includes 2 coupons, one for $149 if you don't want the products that are listed on the first coupon, which is our 3 favorite, which are hydration drops, Activate, and the radiation stickers to protect you from radiation on your cell phones, which is important today. I promise you, 10 years from now, people will wish they had those radiation stickers. But anyway, the bottom line is that Shop Freedom Package, the Breakthrough Challenge Freedom Package, you earn $75 in your pocket every time you make that one, refer somebody who buys it. And all you're doing is recommending it. You're not selling it. You're recommending the best products in the world, and they're worth way more than the cost of the Freedom Package, which is only $149. And if that isn't enough, we have a bunch of incentives back there to get free travel or almost free travel, discounted travel. I went to Vegas using one of the certificates, and it cost me $32 a day for a really nice room. And I forgot which exact casino it was many years ago, but it was Excalibur or something like that, and it was a really nice room, $32 a day. And I asked them what the rack rate was. It was over $97 at that time, and this was several years ago. So $32, $97. That's less than 1/3, almost right around 1/3. So it was an incredible opportunity. 3 days and 4 nights, and I had a nice time. And I think one of my other friends took it with me, but he went his own way, I went my own way, and we had fun, and we met up at the end and came back home. But it's just an incredible way to spend your life. You can, and it becomes a mission. because if after you start taking these products, you begin to feel better, you begin to get energy, you begin to get vibrant, and you were feeling maybe like a used tire before, and then now you'll feel like a new tire again. And then when you start feeling like it, look like a new tire, and look like it, like I see Dr. Stan, he looks like a new tire, not a used tire anymore. And when you look like that, people are going to ask you, how did you do that? You're not even going to have to go to somebody and say, well, you want to look at me? Or, no, they'll just look at you. You become a billboard. They'll say, how do I do that? And you just lead them the way. And that happens to me almost every single week. It would be daily if I was in the United States, but because I'm in a foreign country, I don't get to see that many people that are, foreign, like from the U.S. or England or that. But I do get to see a lot of them, and every one of them asks me, "What are you doing? You're not getting older. You're getting younger. Why are you growing hair there? You're supposed to be growing hair in your nose, not in your ears, not in your head." So It becomes a mission. You want to help people. You'll end up getting so excited about the products, you'll want to tell everybody. It reminds me of a great restaurant you went to eat at, and you love the food, you love the service. So you said, everybody, let's go to this restaurant. But here it's even better because you get health. Like Dr. Stan says, he used to pay to drink water, now he gets paid to drink water. It's even better than that. You're going to get health, and then you're going to get paid for helping other people get healthy. And what better thing can you get than that? And then the Breakthrough Challenge should be able to change their ideas, their thinking, their motivation, their character, and everything about them, because that's what the Breakthrough Challenge does. It changes everything.
Wow. So, Tom, let me do this. So we're going to have a few people ask questions, but let me just make sure I'm understanding, because basically, you guys, no company has been able to exist by doing what you're doing with the reverse tithing in this industry. And that is, you guys, the company only takes 10%, you pay upwards to about 90%. And so just to make sure people understand, they join for free, they're a member. One person makes them a dime. And so they just gave themselves a raise from 10% to 20%. And then the next person, they get their double diamond, and now they gave themselves another raise, so now they can make 30%. The next person makes them a triple diamond, so 3 makes you triple. Now they got another 10% raise, that's 40%. But once they get 9 personally sponsored who order something, now they're ambassador. That makes them now get another raise to 65%. And here's where we're going, Tom. When they get 27 personally sponsored who order, they're a global ambassador. They get part of that global ambassador pool. And then once they hit 54 personally sponsored who order their crown ambassador, and they get in the crown pool. Speak to those pools just very briefly.
If they do it 1 month, I want to clear that. Let's make this clear. If they do 27 in 1 month, they're in the global pool. If they do 54 in 1 month, they're in the crown pool. But you still get that recognition for reaching that level, because that level, we got a 94-year-old lady who's a global. Now, if a 94-year-old lady can do it, come on now. Come on.
Wow. Okay. So explain the pool briefly, and then let's see who's got questions. We're going to do like a star.
The pool is really cool. Once you get that 27 sales, you're going to split 1% of the total month's reward value. That's the BV they normally talk about. We call it reward value, but ours is much higher than you're going to see on any other company. We take as little as we can for the company, just enough to cover things, because we're not here to get rich. We want to make a lot of money, but we want to make it a lot of people healthy to make a lot of money. We don't want to make it off a few people getting healthy. We want to make it off a lot of people getting healthy. So we take a little bit so you can make a lot, so you're more encouraged to go get people and get them healthy. So that's 1%. Wow. Now, if you're in the crown pool, that's 54. You're going to get the global pool because you already accomplished that, and you're going to be part of the 1% RV that's in the crown pool. So you're going to get them both. And I think you did that 1 month, Stan, didn't you?
Yeah, and what if you're crown 2?
That we only have one crown pool. Sorry,
hey,
John asked for 5 pools. John
And
asked
I'm
for
gonna be
5
crown
pools.
free.
I said no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be crown
It
free.
depends. It depends on the month. It depends on the month. But I've seen checks as high as $824, and I've seen them as low as $300.
Right. Okay.
But hey,
So real quick,
that's
let's do this. Coach 100K, again, esteemed leader of Uplift, incredible. And with this collaboration we now have with Uplift and Shop Free Mart, which, by the way, Coach 100K made an executive decision. Everybody who joins Uplift will automatically be placed into the Shop Free Mart. See, 1 + 1, that's cooperation, that's 2. But 1 and 1, that's collaboration, that's 11. And this incredible collaboration between Shop Free Mart and Uplift is just going to be incredible. So, Coach, let's see if you have a question, and then we're going to move out to see if anybody else has a question. But, Coach, you have a question about the comp plan or something you wanted to say there? Coach 100K, Pastor Kenny.
Sure. Hey, Tom, how's it going?
great, man.
Well, listen, you did a great job. We're excited, man. I don't have any questions. I just want to say this, though. You know, I've been in the industry for over 28 years, and listen, like Thomas Edison, I've done over 100 MLM relationship marketing opportunities before I really broke through the 10,000 hours, all that before I became a coach, before I became successful, made my first $1 million. But I've looked at everything out there. I've looked at more than 100. I've done 100. I've never seen a comp plan as fair, as doable, and a comp plan that was seemingly written for the people, because I know every company I've ever met wrote the comp plan for the company. You know, it was all about breakage. It was all about the company winning, and they would let a few win, but everybody couldn't win. With Shop Free Mart's comp plan, Tom, everybody can win. I think the thing that hurts people is that it sounds so easy to get paralyzed. It sounds so easy, like, it's like,
nobody's getting hurt.
Yeah. It's like, what's the catch? But the catch is that somebody cares about you, and they finally brought the bar down. They finally leveled the playing field and said, if you go out and do what you did for any other company, you know, people that failed in, say, Melaleuca, or failed in Herbalife, or failed, you know, and probably didn't make anything, only recruited 3 people. They could say, you know what, I recruited 3 people, I didn't make any money, I really didn't do it. But over here, they could say, well, I made the triple diamond. I mean, what do you
they made triple diamond.
And so,
now
Tom,
they can move.
I'm excited, Tom. Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, you just said it all. You really just said it all. But the reason it's made this way is because John and I both were done with network marketing. We'd had our share of being beat up and thrown out, and beat up and thrown out, and we weren't going to do it anymore. So then that's when John said, well, let's create something fair, different, real, and down to earth, and give the members the break rather than the company the break, and we'll get ours as the company grows, because the members will see that they're being taken care of fairly and honestly. And that's how it happened. John just was given something by God, and he was inspired by God, and when that happens, nothing can change it.
Wow. And of course, you know, here, you know, my team is called the Breakthrough Bible Dream Team, and we just love the way you guys aren't ashamed to be Christian and kingdom-minded men. And again, we don't beat anybody over the head with it, but the same token, that I think is the attraction power to the team that we have, with a bunch of apostles and pastors and elders and speakers and teachers and trainers, and then we have a lot of average everyday people. And you know, like today we got Devin on the line who used to play for the Patriots, an NFL player. And, you know, but I've never seen anything, Tom, that attracts, like Coach was saying, everybody, and it's fair to everybody. And I told my wife, if a person can't do this, they can't do anything. And so, folks, if you got a quick question, star, should I meet your line? Star, but let's start if you're an ambassador or above. Let's let you ask your question first. So if you're an ambassador or above, let's let you get in there quick first. And Evangelist Kelly, go ahead.
Good morning. Shark, praise God. Everyone, can you hear me, Dr. Stan?
Can hear you. Yes, ma'am. With
Thank
question.
God bless you. Tom, hi. How are you this morning? I just want to thank
Hi.
you for taking time out.
Terrific.
Hi, Tom. So, my question is, because I was multitasking when you were talking. I apologize, sir. When you first come into the company, how long do you have to become a global or crown ambassador to be able to share in the pool, the 1%? Thank you, sir.
Okay. There's two distinctions here. One is a label that gives you recognition for achieving a level which is global first, which is 27 people. Now, to achieve that and be a part of the global pool, you have to have 27 sales, personal sales, in 1 month, 30 days. Well, if it's a 31-day month, it's 31 days. If it's February, it's 28 days, whatever the month is. So if you have 27 sales, you achieve that pool, and then you have 54 sales a crown, and then if you do that in 1 month, you achieve both pools.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't. It doesn't start. It doesn't start the day you come in. So, say for instance, if you're in Shop Free Mart for 6 months or 8 months or a year, as long as you do the 27, with it. Now, this doesn't count for like if you already have 20. Say if you already have 20 and then you get 7 more, but it's in a different month. Does it have to be the 27 or the 54 new customers all in that same month?
No, they don't have to be new. They have to be individual direct sales by you. It can be your regular customers, anybody, as long as they're direct sales to you. If you have 27 in 1 month, you hit the global pool. If you have 54 in 1 month, you hit the crown pool and the global pool.
Okay, I just wanted to
clarify. So let's say you're
that.
in 1 year. Let's say you're in 1 year, you have 100 direct sales. And all of a sudden, for 1 month, 54 of them buy. Boom, you just hit it.
Okay. That's what. I wanted to kind of I was kind of confused about that. Like, say I have like 21. I have 21 sales so far, and I know I'm 6 sales away from global. So I was just wondering, like, does that count? Like, in other words, I didn't get all 27 in 1 month, right? But say for instance, if now all of a sudden today I get my other 6. Would that count as me?
Well, that has to be in the month of May, though. Well, now we're in the month of May. Did you get 20 in May?
No, It's been I've been in for about 2 months now.
No, it only count the ones that you have in May for this month, or for last month. It would count the ones you had for April.
But
so I think
but if those 20 people ordered my book or the challenge this month, that would up and make you into the pool as well.
Oh, absolutely. Any product.
Oh.
You can use the Freedom Package, the Breakthrough Freedom Package. You can use the virtual business card, freemarkcard.com. Anything that we have.
As long as it's 27 in that same month, in 1 month. Okay.
Direct individual sales. As long as one person didn't buy 27 times, you're okay.
Okay. All right, Tom. I look forward to our meeting at 9 o'clock. So thank you for putting that out there clearly, and for blessing me to put the social media mastery class in the back office and Shop Free Mart to bless people to be able to know how to market these amazing life healing products to the 3.5 billion people on social media every month. So I look forward to our phone call here shortly. God bless you, Tom. Bye-bye. Shark.
All right, thank you.
All right, and Tom, we've got a couple others here, but real quick. Now, somebody that orders something, say the beginning of the month, and then they order something at the end of the month, does that count for 2, or is that just one?
No, that won't. No, just one. It has to be 27 individual people, even if they bought 10 times each one of them.
Okay, let's go to Lynn Williams, one of our ambassadors, and then we'll go to Ty Grael, end up with Apostle Barry Burrell. Okay, Lynn.
Mr. Ambassador.
Yeah, well, this is Lynn Williams. She's an ambassador, and
Miss Ambassador.
Yes. Hey, Lynn, are you out there? I see you're unmuted. You unmuted yourself. I think.
Okay. We have questions from non-ambassador.
Okay.
Can we have a question from a non-ambassador?
Yeah, go. Okay, go. Let's get the ambassadors first, and we'll come back over to you, sir. Okay, no problem.
Yes,
real quick, Ty Grael. and then Apostle Barry Brown. Then we'll come back to you, my brother, if Lynn's not on. All righty, go ahead, Ty.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Tom, for taking your time. I know it's late in the evening where you are, so thank you for being here. One question: knowing that we're just like Shantae mentioned, it's 3.5 billion people that we have an opportunity to market to. This one of the things that we have that I think is one of our strongest products is the virtual business card, and I use mine consistently. And my question to you is: are we anywhere close to being able to text the card like we talked about?
No, and the reason is cost. Once we found out that that's a feature that all these providers offer, but it's costly and it's for big players that have a lot of members. The exact cost is $1,000 to set up, and then $1,600 per month.
Whoa.
And we don't have enough members to support that. So, I mean, eventually we will. Eventually we will.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry, Ty and I will get busy and get that for you, man, because we want that feature.
We'll figure out something.
We'll
figure out something. We'll figure out something.
Okay.
We always do.
But hey,
if we want it, God will bless us. He always does.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
That
was my question. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Ty. And again, he's a global ambassador. Thank you. All right, Apostle Barry Burrell.
Global.
Briefly, and I know you got Coach 100K coming to speak for you Monday night. Apostle Barry Burrell?
We do. Yes, we do. I'll ask my question first. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Tom, good morning. Thank you for being with us today. Certainly enjoyed it so far. Just a couple of questions. I'll ask them together. I noticed we get a percentage of the B volume, the B, and I've always wondered what the B is at. Is that the bonus volume? And second question is...
Bonus volume.
Okay. And in the calculator, there are percentages. 9%, I think, on the residual, and then it rises by increments on the cards and cash. Can you explain those percentages to me? And those are my two questions.
Yes. There was an original 9-level plan that was given to John by God that we started with, and then when we was given the Infinity Deep and Wide, people still wanted to have some kind of 9-level plan, so he just made it 9%, 9 levels deep. But the original plan pays you so much more. And we should have never changed God's idea, because it was God's idea, not ours. But God also gave us Infinity Deep and Wide, and I don't even think you need the 9 levels with the Infinity Deep and Wide. Personal opinion.
Okay, thank you.
All righty, so real quick, sir, you had a question. Let's see, call ending in 6539. Very quickly.
Yes, I have a question here.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Chief Esong. I'm calling from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Coach Kenny just came up and said the moment you are registered with Uplift, automatically you are with Shop Free Mart. Is it vice versa? That if I have to get somebody in through the Shop Free Mart, which is what some of us can use now to get people in, do you automatically belong to Uplift?
Coach 100.
If you're asking if somebody joins Shop Free Mart, will they automatically be an Uplift? Yeah, eventually we'll get those databases synced so that we can share that information. Sure, I wouldn't mind it. Would you, Dr. Hunter K?
Yeah, I think that would. Yeah, main thing is let's go out there and be an ambassador factory, and once we put the things on the table over the next 6 months to a year, everything is possible. Okay, so definitely go out there.
Yeah, we'll automate. We can automate anything you want, because we have a whole group of coders here. That's all they do is fix things and make you happy. I see Dr. Breakthrough stuff up there right now. Oh, does it look good?
Come on.
You talk about your wife. Tell her who she is, because I'm looking at her now, and I believe everything you say now.
You mean my ABCD, my adorable brown caramel delight?
Yeah, that's who I'm looking at.
Yes. And all righty. Okay, well, Chief, I think you got your answer. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, and I apologize.
Thank you very much, Dr. Breakthrough. At least it gives me some satisfaction. I can go ahead and start getting people into the Shop Free Mart, knowing that they'll subsequently become Uplift.
Yes. We'll have to get paid too. All righty. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think Lynn was able to get back in. And I do know, let's see here. Apostle Burrell, you've got Coach 100K. Don't forget, now tomorrow we're going to have our Super Saturday Breakthrough call every hour on the hour from 8 a.m. Central Time, which is 9 Eastern, every hour on the hour. They'll probably go about 40 minutes max. Because I want somebody can get started tomorrow morning. This is how one company I built to 1.5 million. I would do these often. Somebody can get started in the morning and make ambassador or global or even crown by the end. If you just keep getting people on the call and then let them get their people on the next call. So every hour on the hour from 8 a.m. Central Time to 1 p.m. Central, which is 9 Eastern to 2 Eastern. And we'll have different speakers and so forth. But I think Tom will email that out to everybody as well. And
I didn't get those. I didn't get those exact details. So can you give me the exact text that you want for that email? Because I'm going to screw it up if you don't give it to me right.
Okay, I'll get that out to you, brother.
Because I didn't know it was every hour on the hour. You didn't say that. You didn't say that on the email.
Okay, every hour on the hour. I'll send it right out to you. All righty. Well, Pastor Kenny, I know we've been way over, but this has been good. This has been worth it. Folks, the company wants to pay you because you are the ones that are promoting what they're doing. And Apostle, close out now. Wait a minute. Tom, you have a special for those who are leaders, the ambassadors and above. You have a special call that you do on Friday, which is today. What time is that, and what number is that?
That's at 10 o'clock. That's at 10 o'clock on our regular conference bridge. If you need
Eastern?
that number, I got to 10 Eastern. I got to look that number up real quick. That number is 9 Central. It's 712-770-5505, and then you'll need the code. The code is 949-458 pound. 949-458 pound.
All right, and that's the same number we're going to be using on Saturday, every hour on the hour. Now, remember, I normally do my breakthrough call, Sweatless Victory breakthrough call, where I recruit people for you at 11 Central, which is 12 Eastern. But we're going to use that same number, and we're going to do a call every hour on the hour. And I'm going to be using the outline, a breakthrough for your body, which is the products, a breakthrough for your brain, which is a challenge in the books, and then a breakthrough for your bank account, and that's the comp plan. So get people every hour on the hour from 8 a.m. Central Time to 1. And then don't forget, Coach 100K is going to be in Houston, Texas. And Apostle Burrell, close out with that. Houston, Texas, Monday night with Coach 100K, burning it up. Apostle?
Well, praise God.
That's
well, right.
Dr. Stan.
Okay. Yes.
We get a chance to meet those of you in the Houston area you have not met. Coach 100K, Pastor Kenny Smith, he's going to be right with us in Houston. Write this address down, 12525 Fondren Road, Houston, Texas, 77035. We're going to be there at 7:30 p.m. Monday, May the 13th. Special guest, Coach Kenny K. He's going to be our presenter, our trainer, and we're excited. Praise God, he's going to be with us. And anyone in the Houston or surrounding areas, join us right there at the Living Water Christian Cathedral this Monday, and you will not be disappointed. If you can't make it, bring your team members. We'll take real good care of them. Praise God, we're going to point everybody right back to you, and we're looking for great success. That's this Monday with Coach Kenny. And it's also on the Uplift board. We're going to have on Uplift board and also my Facebook page, Apostle Barry Burrell. You can find the flyer right there. Thank you.
Hey, by the way, Tom, this gentleman, Pastor Barry Burrell, Apostle, when I showed him the back office and all the free things you get, because several of his people have been hurt, him wanting to help them, they joined things that didn't work out. And when he saw everything that was free, he said, "How soon can you come preach for me?" And then he said, "After you preach, we're going to take a break and then set up. And I want you to sign everybody up because it's free. What are they going to say?"
Yeah. Well, how are you going to get hurt? It's free. How are you going to get hurt?
Yeah, and by the way, he's going to be global by the end of the day. So congratulations in advance to you, Apostle Barry Burrell.
There you
Alrighty,
go.
I think Ty Grail wanted to close out with something, but we got to close out. Okay, Ty, make it quick, buddy.
Yeah, I got a call.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye.
All right, everybody.
I'll close this. Don't let the start stop you if you're on the fence. It's the start that stops most people. But don't let the start stop you. If you want to improve, then you have to move. Step up so you can break through. Fear is a road-blocking monster. It'll make you freeze in your tracks with procrastination as your destination. It'll cause you to hold yourself back. And a double mind is the workshop where pause and delay are teachers, where most lie in wait at that beautiful gate, but in waiting never get featured. So don't let the start stop you. It's time you answer the call. Quit robbing yourself of your inherent wealth. Cease building your own brick wall. Here now is an opportunity. This day, this minute, you start dreaming healthier dreams while building revenue streams. Join us at Shop Free Mart, and don't let the start stop you.
Wow. All right, Coach.
That's the way to end the call, man. That's the way.